Bow pose, Dhanurasana. This asana of backward flexion is suitable for exercisers who can bend forward integratively, so that each joint, segment, contributes its small part to the movement as a whole. Instructors should be aware of differences in pupils' needs according to their own unique movement patterns. The biceps brachii is stretched and is active, at the same time stabilizing the elbow. It flexes the elbow. Performing elevation while inhaling will help to expand the range of motion because the abdominals are relaxed and will allow it. This variation is good for increasing lumbar curvature. Performing elevation while exhaling and also using the abdominals reduces the range of motion. The rectus abdominis is stretched and is active, at the same time stabilizing the vertebral column. Extension at the hip joint will stretch the iliacus, psoas major, and rectus femoris. Anatomy trains, the superficial front line. Through the fascia, the rectus abdominis links to the pectoralis major and minor, and this connects the superficial front line to the front arm line. A common problem is that the knees tend to open too much. This may be because of the difficulty in keeping the legs parallel, or it could be lack of awareness of their placement. Solution: hold a ball or pillow between the two knees. A common problem is the tendency to increase curvature in the lumbar vertebrae. This is part of a chain reaction that traces back to a limitation in extension of the chest vertebrae. Solution 1 is to hold only one leg and keep the opposite arm along the side of the body. Solution 2 is to keep the knees in contact with the ground. This reduces the range of motion. Solution 3 is preparatory exercise, such as arching movements of the thoracic spine. Keeping the hips in a flexed position prevents lumbar extension. It also makes it easier for us to focus on straightening, meaning extending the thoracic vertebrae. A common problem is the limited ability to grasp our ankles because our flexor muscles, the iliopsoas and quadriceps, are shortened. The solution is to use straps. Another common problem is that we contract the neck and increase cervical lordosis. Sometimes this is compensation for rigidity in the chest area or the shoulder girdle. The solution is to emphasize in the instructions to focus our gaze downward and to maintain a long neck so that the cervical vertebrae form a natural continuation of the spine. Another problem is limited ability to raise the body because the erector spinae muscles are weak or the thoracic vertebrae are rigid. The solution is to use a pillow to raise the thorax.